You see, I'm losing weight and shit. My face is coming on down. It ain't all puffy like it was before, like a week ago. See, in a week, I could drop about 3 or 4 pounds in a week, man. Because I work out like an animal. I just got done working out right now. I took like 2 days off to repair all my muscles and shit. You know, but I didn't work out for very long. And it was on an empty stomach. I worked out. I had some pre-workout though. I worked out for like 40 minutes, really hard, on an empty stomach. And see, when you on an empty stomach, you don't have to do the full hour. You can do like 40 minutes. You time yourself. 40 minutes, really intense. You know, with the sprints, the push-ups, you know, stuff like that, man. You know, I gotta remind myself, keep working out, Kelcat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't let yourself go. Don't put on pounds. When I see myself gaining weight, it just I don't like it, man. You know what I'm saying? I start gaining weight, and females, they don't like when you gain weight. You get these stares and, you know, head all lowered and shit. When you in shape, you know, you got the body fat percentage down low. You get more smiles, you know, more eye contact. Because, you know, when you drop weight, man, you know, it brings your features out more. When you gain weight, it covers your features. Like your jawline get covered. And a man with a jawline is more attractive than a man without a jawline. You know what I'm saying? If a man ain't got a jawline, it's covered with fat, he's considered less desirable. You know what I'm saying? Wait, Boulevard. You know? But I want to talk about never settling for less. I don't want to settle for less. What's up with it? Jamie's in the house. I don't want to settle for less, bro. I feel like society is trying to force me to settle for less. You know, I don't know, maybe because I'm black or, you know, maybe because it's highly competitive in the dating market right now in America. I don't know. But all I know for sure is they out here forcing you to take the leftovers. Because you know, men got to eat, man. And having sex is like eating, man. You know, so you're hungry. You know, you ain't had no sex in a while. You're going to eat anything that comes your way. You know what I'm saying? It's like a crackhead. You're going to be trying to have sex with a crackhead. You're going to have sex with a big old land whale. It's like because you're hungry. And the ones with the nice curves and the nice big asses and titties, they don't want to have nothing to do with you. So you're like, God damn, I'm like forced to like, but then you're like, no. Get the fucking bag so you won't have to settle for less. You see what I'm saying? Because as long as you stay poor, broke, dusty, you know, you're going to have to settle for less because a man got to eat. It's like I'm starving. I ain't had no food in like you know 3 or 4 weeks or a month or whatever. You're gonna eat anything that they throw at you. You're like, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like being in jail, which I'm about to go to. You know, whatever they got on the menu in jail, I gotta eat. Hungry. You know what I'm saying? Food without any salt on it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it's like I don't want to settle, man, for a woman who's overweight, you know, who don't fit my lifestyle. I'm like, damn, me, I'm a gym rat, I work out. What am I gonna do with a female that's overweight? Like, I remember when I was using the enhancements, man, and you know, and I was what am I saying, God damn it? Oh yeah, I was using enhancements, and like I still couldn't get women that I really truly liked, you know. Even if she was like average in the face and she had a big old booty and it was round, nice and round, I couldn't get that. The only thing that was available to me was women that were really slim and short, right? Or women who, I mean, when I talk about slim, I'm talking about no booty, just really, really slim, no breast, maybe a big breast, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't exactly how I liked it. You see what I'm saying? Fat women were available all day long. Older women were available, but it wasn't the young females in their 20s. They wasn't available. You see what I'm saying? And so I made friends with some of them women, but they ghosted me. But back when I was, you know, using enhancements, you see what I'm saying? And you know, it was just like it still wasn't like how I liked it. You feel me? It still was like women that were at the very bottom of the ladder when it comes to like dating. So I said, no. So no, just don't get in shape. Get the bag so you don't have to settle for like scraps and leftovers. Cause that's all that's out there for you anyway. Especially if you're a guy after 40 years old. The women you're dating, they're gonna keep on getting less attractive the older you get. I remember one of my subscribers said, okay, yeah, you're older now, so you gotta be fine with just getting a less attractive woman. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not fine with that. I don't want to settle for less. So I said, man, we on a mission to get this bag so I can pick the ones I really want to be with. And for me, man, it's the face and below the waist. That's what's most important to me, man. You know, she got to be at least, for me to mess with. If I got the bag, she got to be at least a 7, 8, 9, or a 10. And I heard 10s and 8s, they're not what it's all cracked up to be. You know, when you're dating them. And you know, like I said, man, anything that you do, there's a downside. There's a downside to dating 8, 9s, and 10s. They crazy as hell. They always looking in the mirror. You know, every single 5 minutes, you pass a mirror. She looking in it, making sure she looking good. She got a lot of friends you're gonna be hanging out with. You see what I'm saying? You know, there's you know, when you're dating beautiful women, and then you got haters, right? See, when you're dating beautiful women, you got haters that want to maybe want to pick a fight with you because you're walking around with a top tier female, right? The jealous haters, meaning that you always gotta have your security on standby or have your folks with you and shit like that. Never being alone with a beautiful woman. You see what I'm saying? Especially when you go to a bar. Woo, man, you by yourself with a beautiful woman in a bar, you asking to get jumped or get beat up or get into a, because dudes, they bold and shit. They'll step to your girl right in front of you. You see what I'm saying? And you might end up in jail and shit. Somebody saying why I'm going to jail. Because I got caught with my gun on me. It was in my name, man. Some motherfucker got jealous and snitched on me, man. Went in my backpack looking for lotto winnings. That's what he was looking for. And he called the cops on me. So now I gotta go to jail. And it ain't like I did anything criminal, or I didn't do nothing bad. It's just my own gun, man. You see what I'm saying? But back to what I'm saying, man, settling for less. That's where cats go wrong. I see a lot of black men settling for less. Getting less attractive women. Because everything, like I see this on a day-to-day basis. I see a black man walking around with a female that's a 4. Okay? I see a black man walking around with a female that's less desirable is because they got low standards and they got low expectations. You know what I'm saying? They don't want more out of life. Like what they call like low-hanging fruit, where I can walk up and get me a low-hanging fruit very easily. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to climb the mountain. They don't want to climb up the tree to get to the top of the tree to get the juicy, ripe, sweet fruit. They don't want to do all that. They want to walk up to the tree and be able to walk up to the tree and grab a piece of fruit right off the low hanging part. You see, I believe in climbing to the top of the tree so I could get the ripe, juicy, young, tenderoni fruit. I'll go through all that shit just to get me a tenderoni fruit. That's what I'm calling. See, I'm losing weight. My face ain't as fat as it was before. We still got some way to go. You know what I mean? So I'm losing weight. Working out for just only a week. That shit, man. So I'm like, man, I think it's worth it to climb that tree, bro. I don't want low-hanging fruit. These guys, they just don't want no more in life, man. I seen a brother with a big old fat land whale a few weeks ago. And I'm like, yeah, he walked up to the tree and got the low-hanging piece of fruit. That's easy to get, man. A low-hanging fruit is easy to get. You see what I'm saying? This dude came in here and said, cops have been reported in your location. Cops are everywhere. What you talking about? I'm not all about that low-hanging fruit life, bro. Because it's easy to walk and get it. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to walk up to the tree and get it. But a lot of dudes are lazy. They don't want to climb that tree. Like, fuck that. Me, I'm going to be like, I'm climbing this tree. I want to get to the top and get to the fruity, the juicy, ripe, fresh piece of fruit. You feel me? That's what I want to get. I don't want to get the leftovers and the scraps. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of want to have sex the way I want to. Like I don't know if you read that book. What was it called? I forgot the name of the book, but anyway, it was about drifting, and they talk about how like drifters gotta take anything that the world give them, right? But a motherfucker who's not a drifter, he gets actually the things that he wants. You got Floyd Money Mayweather. He gets the women that he wants. He don't have to settle for like low-hanging fruit women. He gets the women that he wants. He don't have to deal with any single mothers or nothing like that, or women who are like 200 pounds overweight. You see what I'm saying? He don't have to deal with none of that because his eyes is always focused on that bag. And so because he kept his eyes on the bag, he gets rewarded with beautiful women. You see what I'm saying? He gets rewarded. You know, same thing with Tyrese. He not worth as much as Floyd Money Mayweather, but he also getting the 8, 9s, and 10s. But because he keeps his eyes on that prize, he keeps his eyes on the bag. He gets the reward. You see what I'm saying? Guys who don't stay focused, guys who don't keep their eyes on the bag, they got to get whatever life gives them. You see what I'm saying? They got to settle. They got to settle for less. You see what I'm saying? Because we live in a world where only the strong survive, only the elite will eat. Okay? Only the elite will eat, and everybody else is gonna get sloppy seconds and scraps and low-hanging fruit. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta become elite, bro. You see what I'm saying? You gotta become elite. The only way to do that, your mind gotta be focused. Focus 100%. And like laser beam focus. Anything get in the way of that laser beam get destroyed. And then you're gonna have to go without dating, sex, and all the other stuff just so you can get your hands on a piece of pie. In the end, you will be rewarded, bro, for your focus and discipline. You see what I'm saying? A lot of cats don't get that. They don't want to wait. They want shit right now. You know, they don't want to wait. They don't want to hustle for 3 or 4 years to get a fresh piece of fruit off the top of the tree. They don't want to climb mountains and shit, you know, and do all the heavy work. No, they rather walk up to the low hanging fruit because it's easy to get. You know. Nah, you want the fruit at the top of the tree. You want that. You're gonna have to put in the work to get it, though. You're gonna have to climb that tree to get it. You gotta go through all the thorns and shit. You see what I'm saying? Fucking hurting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just to get to the top of the tree. I don't want that. I don't want. No, I'm good. You know, I rather wait so I can actually get the ones that I want. Booty ones. You see what I'm saying? Those are the ones I be checking for, man. And I haven't been able to pull something like that since the dating app started. It just seems like only the Chads, the Tyrones, and the rich dudes are eating nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? And the average guy is getting either he getting leftovers or just scraps. You see what I'm saying? From the table. You know, Chad and Tyrone, they get to eat at the table, eat the good shit. You see what I'm saying? Chad and Tyrone, they eating turkey, dressing. Thanksgiving coming, by the way, in a few months. They eating turkey, you know, dressing. They get cranberry sauce, sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie. You know, they eating all the good shit, the lobster, the steak, the shrimp. You know what I'm saying? And then when they done with their plate and the stuff that they don't want, they throw it out to you. and you look at that shit, you like, I don't want that shit. I want to eat at the table where you motherfuckers are. I want to eat at the table with you motherfuckers. I don't want that. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? I don't know, man. Go ahead and eat it. I'm gonna fuck you. I'll starve until I get it. Until I get to the table with you motherfuckers. So I'm gonna put in the work. I'm gonna come back with the bag and I'm gonna sit down and eat the finer things in life. I ain't gonna settle down for no fucking leftover scraps. What the fuck you think this is? You You see what I'm saying? You know, I don't want to sit down. I don't want to sit down with the scraps, bro. You know, so you got to put in the work, guys. What can I say? The world is not fair. Ain't nothing fair in this life. So you got to hustle. It don't matter. Don't let jail stop you. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm gonna come out, and if I ain't got the bag before I go to jail, I'm gonna come out and I'm still be chasing the bag. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let that just stop me, bro. Keep it pushing. It's only 2 weeks, man. You know. Actually, I got I pre-booked it for the 13th. I'm supposed to be getting pre-booked on the 13th. I'm supposed to be going to jail on the 13th. So I got into the 13th. I think I'm about to use that time. Yeah, I'm gonna use that time. But I gotta be in jail before the 13th. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go turn myself in and sit down in my cozy cell, you know what I'm saying, and get fed 3 meals a day. You know what I'm saying? People say jail is less stress. Some people don't even want to leave jail. I had this one dude out here, he was talking about he missed jail. He was like, man, I miss jail, man. I have my own cell, and I got fed 3 meals a day. You know what I'm saying? I didn't worry about paying no rent or nothing like that. You come back out here, you got to deal with all this shit, this drama. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with paying bills and all the stress that's coming out here, man. So, whatever, bro. You know? My thing is stay focused on the bag, so you don't have to settle for less, man. Because me, I be walking around, I be seeing the Chads and Tyrones, just walking around with women that I would love to be in the bed with. And I'm like, God damn, man, what I wouldn't do, to be in the bed with her. I probably wouldn't even last long. You'd be so goddamn excited, especially if you're sleeping with a female that's above your looks level. You probably busting up within 3 or 4 minutes, bro. You wouldn't last. You probably might get used to it after a few months of fucking these broads, but the first time you jump into the bed with a female that's above your looks level, you ain't gonna last, bro. you gonna bust all kinds of nuts quick. Like, God damn, I can't believe it. Look at this smooth skin. Look at the young baby skin on this female. Oh my God, look at this. It's so goddamn soft. Oh shit, I'm going to bust a nut quick. Because you can't believe it. You in the bed with a woman of a different caliber. You feel me? You're actually getting women that you really want. You don't have to settle. You're actually getting women that you want to be in the bed with. You see what I'm saying? You got smooth skin. Her face is gonna be perfect. When she give you a blowjob, it's gonna be unbelievable. You see what I'm saying? You look down, and she gonna be looking so goddamn good. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You're not having to deal with a woman that's a 4 in looks or even a 5 or whatever. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna be enjoying the finer things in life, and it's not just women, but just the lifestyle with the bag. Period. You get the car you want, you get the house you want, right? You're not struggling paying bills anymore. It's an easy life with the bag, bro. You see what I'm saying? And then the good thing is, if you lose a girlfriend, you get another one really quickly. You don't have to go through any droughts. Matter of fact, you don't even have to go to no bars and clubs to look for women. They come to you. You see what I'm saying? They come. When you got the bag, they come to you. You don't have to stand there and fucking go to bars and work hella hard and spit game and shit like that. Nah, they come to you. They come to you, bro. You don't have to deal with none of that. You know, and the average man, think about it, bro. The average man, you always got to go out. You got to dress up nice. You got to get clothes. You got to get shoes to impress. You got to dress to impress. And then you got to approach. And then you'll get turned down by women of a higher caliber, right? You won't be able to get the ones that you want. You got to settle for the ones that your looks can attract, right? Like for me, for example, like me at low percentage body fat, I'm a lot more attractive, right? I could go out, you know, either I'm on enhancements or I'm just natural, right? I can go out, I get me an average woman. She's around a 5 or a 6. That's as much as I can get. I guess I'm around a 5 or a 6 for my age. I think when I was younger I was a 7, but that number is coming down. Ain't nothing special about me. I got a few good features like my lips and my eye area. That's about it. My height, I'm lacking in that. I'm 5'9". So I won't be able to get a super highly attractive woman with all the curves in the right places because I'm inferior to what she's used to. She's probably used to dating all the Chads and Tyrones. So she look at me, a guy that's maybe a 5 or a 6 in looks. Maybe I'm a 6 when I bring my body fat percentage down all the way low. You see what I'm saying? But that's the best that I could get. Now, she won't be highly attractive. The ones I'm able to get when I'm at my best, when I'm at low percentage body fat, when I'm smelling good, cologne, nice shoes on, you know what I'm saying? When I'm chasing, you know, but if I got the bag, then I can get a higher attractive woman, bro. And that's what I want. I want the ones that I look at and be like, ooh, damn, I wish I was with her. Ooh, and she walked by with a nice big round bottom. I'd be like, God damn, I would, love to have something like that. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones I want. So that's why men get the bag anyway, bro. We get the bag so we can get the ones we actually want, not the ones we got to settle for. You see what I'm saying? And no matter what we look like either, man, we got the bag. We getting top tier women all day long. Now, is there a bad side to that? Yeah, like I said, man, there's always a fucking seesaw effect for everything that you do. Everything. There's a downside. They crazy. Be prepared. They might hit you or something. A lot of them 8, 9s, and 10s. They crazy, bro. But be prepared though. But you'll deal with that shit anyway. You'll deal with. you want them skins and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I encourage every single man to get the bag. They'll come running. They'll come chasing. You see what I'm saying? Like me, I haven't had a woman of my liking in years. Like when I was, like I said, back when I was working out using enhancements, I still found myself settling. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. I think one. Wait. There was this one Filipino chick that I was dating before the pandemic when I was doing enhancements and shit. Right? She had a big booty. She was older though. She was like in her mid 40s at the time. Before the pandemic, I was like 39 or something like that. This is right before the pandemic. I was 39 at the time. She was like 45 then. But she had a big bottom and she looked good. She worked out. You know what I'm saying? She had a big bottom and she worked out. What the hell? But I screwed that up because I wanted to jump into the bedroom too quickly with her. but I didn't see her as a long-term girlfriend or something to be, be dating a lot. You see what I'm saying? I just wasn't patient. So I screwed that up. She didn't talk to me no more after that. I think I called her and she was like, "Don't call me no more. No, we're not hanging out." So then I said, forget that. I screwed that up. But I didn't see her as long-term material. So I was trying to get her to the hotel on the second date. I think you guys remember that shit. And she had kids too. You see what I'm saying? But I had to like settle because that was the only thing that I could get. You see what I'm saying? But I noticed the ones who got the nice big round asses and shit, and that are a little bit. They're a little bit crazy in the head. You know what I'm saying? They got this. I mean, she was. You could tell that she been burned by a lot of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Probably a lot of Chads and Tyrones, and she was taking it out on me and shit. She was like, "You see, that's all men want. It's sex. Trying to get your hands on my ass." That's what she said because she had a big ass. This was before the pandemic, and she was like, "See, you men are always trying to get your hands on my ass." And I looked the other way. I was like, "Man, I'm not here for your ass." That's a goddamn lie. I was here for her ass. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I mean, I was there for her ass. You see what I'm saying? Oh, God damn, I can't have a place to talk in my video. Got people crowding around me and shit. I might as well go across the street or something. You know what I'm saying? So she was like 46 and shit. And there was another female that I went on a date with. She had a big ass, but her face was jacked. You guys remember, I made videos before and after I went on those dates a while back. See, a lot of you guys, you've been just following me for a while, but some of you guys have been following me before then. Is Johnny P up in there? What's up, Johnny P? I haven't seen Johnny P in hell long, boy. Damn. I haven't seen Johnny P in hell long, bro. So the women I was dating, it just wasn't what I really, really wanted. They were all that I had to settle for. You see what I'm saying? And that's what dudes do. They can't get the ones they want. They can't get the ones with the big behinds. They can't get the ones, with the nice firm titties and stuff. And so they go after low-hanging fruit. And I'm not about that life. I'd rather have nothing at all. And I know because in the end, eventually, I'm gonna fucking okay, let me get out of here, man. Go across the street, bro. There's too many people just walking around. I need a place where I can record in peace. You feel me? Go across the street to a nice shady spot where nobody's walking around and shit. See, my face is starting to chisel up, boy. I'm doing them sprints. I'm doing my push-ups. I'm back consistent again. Sometimes I get so busy chasing the bag, it's like I forget that I gotta exercise, bro. Keep the fat off you. Anyway, so dudes can't get what they want in life, man, so they settle. And they be like, okay, I got me a nice Ford. You know what I'm saying? She got a warm mouth. She got a warm pussy. That's all I need in life. And they settle. So they try to marry her or make her their girlfriend or have babies with her and stuff like that. They settle. But a nigga like me and other dudes out here, we keep going. We keep going we keep going in our life, man, until we get to the ones we want. We keep going, we keep pushing for more. And our mind is saying like, no, we're not settling for this. We deserve more. Keep pushing for more. You know, let's cross that finish line. And we'll keep going. We'll keep going until we cross the finish line. You see what I'm saying? And then once we cross that finish line, and then we're dating women that we really want. You know what I'm saying? Then we don't have to settle. We can just skip over the ones that we used to have to settle for. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because like me, Blur, like I said, man, what's more important to me is what's below her waist and her face. And that's what I'm gonna be checking for once I get the bag. That bag come first, man. I don't care what nobody say, bro. You know. Oh, so when I started making videos about passport bros, that's when, yeah. But I was like before that, I was let's see, I started this channel back in 2013, and I've been off and on with it. You know, this channel, I ain't trying to make no money. It got demonetized a long time ago. So what? I don't care about making money on YouTube. I don't want to have a boss over me telling me what I can't say and what I cannot say, or what I can say. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is your boss. If you don't go by the guidelines, man, they're gonna kick you off here. They're gonna demonetize you. But fuck it, whatever. For a long time, I've been craving women with nice big booties and round titties. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want. I'm a go-getter, bro. I keep going until I reach my goal, bro. And I don't care how long I go without sex. You see what I'm saying? I don't care how long it takes to get to the finish line. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. You see what I'm saying? I seen a woman right now in Starbucks. I think she got an average face. I give her face like a 6. You know, 5 or 6 or something like that. But below her waist was goddamn scrumptious. I mean, we're talking about finger licking good. I'm drooling. I'm sitting there like, God damn, look at that fat ass. And I'm like in my head, man, I wish I had that. Let me get the bag, bro. So I don't have to settle for whatever life can give you, man. Because look, you competing with other men for women like that. Even if her face is not beautiful and she got curves below her neck, you ain't gonna get that. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta prove to the world that you are a force to be reckoned with by getting the bag. And then once I get the bag, I can compete with all these men out here. But until then, you're not gonna be able to compete. You see what I'm saying? I can get with the best of them once I get the bag. And that's all my mind is focused on. I ain't had sex. Look, bro, I ain't had sex in over a year, bro. You know I'm focused. I made out with a female, when I was going to the bar around the holidays and shit. I was mingling and hooking up with. I was just starting to hook up with females at that bar. I got busted in with my gun. Okay, I made out. Remember I told you about the 4 I made out with when I was hella drunk. You know what, bro? I regretted that the next day, bro. I was like, damn, I was making out with a 4. Ugh. I didn't call her back. She texted me, man. Talking about, where did you go to? That's what she said, right? And I ignored that shit. I'm not gonna sit here and have painful sex, bro. With a 4? Are you really? She didn't have the booty I liked. Cause like I was sitting there talking to her, and she had these nice big jumbo titties, though. Right? Shit, these big old jumbo titties. And that's what I was looking at. And then I saw her face. She was like, she had a 4. You know, I done told this story over and over again. She had a 4 of a face, right? Her face was like a 4. I started drinking and drinking and drinking. One thing led to another. I started kissing with her at the bar, and then we went outside. We started kissing. You see what I'm saying? And then we went to another bar where she got super drunk. She didn't even recognize me, man. You see what I'm saying? I was trying to wave at her from a distance, and she was so drunk I could see her eyes was not focused on nothing. You know how like when you drunk, your eyes is wandering and shit, and you're not focused on nothing. Then I left. The next day, I woke up the next day. I was like, damn, I was kissing a four. And before, let me get back up a little bit. Before we went to the other bar, we was making out, on the sidewalk, and her titties popped out, and I started sucking on them. And she had like pierced titties, bro. Pierced titties. Oh yeah, she liked women and men. She went both ways. Remember, I was telling you guys that. You see what I'm saying? Because I remember seeing her at the bar, and she kissed the bartender. And I'm like, let me get out of here, man. I don't want to have a threesome with a four. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to have a threesome, it's going to be at least a female that's a 7 or something. You see what I'm saying? And that goes back to my point. You get the bag, you don't have to settle for that, bro. Yeah, oh yeah, society, let me tell you something. Society will make you eat leftovers. It's like it's fixed that way for some reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe because I'm black, it's just a bunch of trash. Bitches just gravitate toward me. But I'm like, no, even though I got very little options, I'm still going to be picky as fuck until I get what I want. I got to get what I want. Nah, I don't want to settle. You see what I'm saying? I want to get what I want. I want the woman that I want to have sex with. You see what I'm saying? It's just a matter of time before I get my hands on that bag. It's just a matter of time. You know? It's just a matter of time before I'm busting guts with 8, 9s, and 10s. It's just a matter of time before I'm driving that Lamborghini to a club that I like to go to, or to a lounge or whatever with food and lobster steak and shrimp. Well, lobster steak and shrimp is food, but you know what I mean. Yeah, money, power, women, Tony Montana. Yeah, first you get the money, then you get the power, and then you get the woman. In that fucking order, bro. Look, there's a lot of dudes that did the same thing I'm doing right now. They held off on sex. They stopped dating, and they started chasing the bag instead. I read stories on dudes like that. Dudes went a year without having sex because they were so focused. They so focused that, nah, man, we got to get this bag so these women can chase us. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of walking around, can't have the women that I want. You see what I'm saying? You can't get the ones you want. You got to settle for a very slim chick that's maybe she's short. Maybe her face is a 4 or 5. You be like, man, well, I really want to settle for this. Nah. Now you see why dudes go out there and become entertainers, doctors, lawyers, because they don't want to settle. They don't want to settle, man. They don't want to settle for less. Because then you cheat yourself, man. And this life is so goddamn short. We only living once. Once you die, bro, that's it. You ain't coming back. You're not coming back to this life. So you might as well live a good life before you die. It's kind of like the last meal before you get put to sleep on death row. You're on death row, They're gonna ask you, what's your last meal? What do you want? I want lobster, steak, shrimp. I want everything, cause that's your last meal, bro. Before you get killed on death row, before you get deleted. I mean, before you get deleted on death row, that's your shit. Like the last meal, the last supper, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you gotta do in this lifetime that you living in right now. You wanna live good before you die. The next 40 years of my life, I wanna live good, immaculate. I wanna be able to go to all the expensive restaurants. I wanna be able to fuck all the beautiful women that my heart desires. I want to be able to drive all the cars that I really want to drive and own too. And I want to own all the houses that I really want to own. You know, I want to travel to countries that I ain't never seen before yet. I want to experience this. I want to experience different type of women and food. I want to go to the motherland. I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Asia. I want to go everywhere. See, when you poor, you're limited. You know what I'm saying? You can't do much. You see what I'm saying? I want to have freedom. And I've been like that since I was a little kid, bro. That's why my nickname was Boogie, because I was boogieing everywhere. Boogie everywhere, boogie here, boogie there. You know what I'm saying? Because I always wanted to be that self-independent guy with no strings attached to me, man. I don't want to be controlled like a puppet, man. I want to be able to, if I want to date this female, I want, if I want 8, 9s, and 10s, I'm going to date 8, 9s, and 10s. Ain't nothing going to stop me because I got the money to do so. I got the bag to do so. You know, I don't want no limitations, man. You see what I'm saying? I don't want no limitations. I want to be able to do whatever I want to do. What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's time for me to get up out of here soon. But anyway, I'm going to get something to eat, man, because I'm starving. I haven't had my first meal yet. I worked out on an empty stomach and shit, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm about to have some pizza, though, with some I'm going to have some pizza with some vegetables on it and shit, man, because I got to stay yoked up out here, bro. I don't fuck around with the carbs, man. I got to eat my carbs. Especially when I'm going to jail, nigga. I want to look as buff as possible up in there. I don't have to worry about that out there. It's just jail, bro. It ain't like it's the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, just remember, bro, don't settle for less. Keep pushing for more, bro. Say no to like the females who are like 4s and 5s. You don't have to settle for that, bro. Always push for more. More. I want more out of life. I don't want to be limited. See what I'm saying? I don't want to have any limitations and shit. I want to go beyond my wildest dreams, man. You see what I'm saying? You know, you want more out of life. And it's gonna take a while to get there, but you gotta learn patience, man. See, a lot of us, we didn't have a father in our lives to teach us that, patience is a virtue. If you're patient, if you wait, you'll get what you want. You see what I'm saying? That's what women do. You see what I'm saying? Look, women, when you ain't, before I get up out of here, when you ain't got the bag, the ball is in women's court. So they picking and choosing based on what's best for them. If you ain't a certain height, if you're not a Tyrone or a Chad, they looking over you. I'm talking about the ones you really want. The ball is in their court when you don't have the bag. So once you get the bag, the ball is in your court now. Now you're being the one that's being picky and choosy. And you know what I'm saying? You are the one that's choosing. They ain't choosing you, you choosing them. Like if they chose you, you choosing them. You see what I'm saying? They chose you because you was the guy with the bag. You choose them because they got all the curves in the right places that you like. You see what I'm saying? You choosing them based off their looks and youth. You know, women do the same thing. All the discrimination online. You know, you're not this tall. You don't make that amount of money, and this and that, and this and this. You know what I'm saying? And that shit gonna come to a halt, bro. That shit will come to a halt once you get the bag. More doors, and top tier pussies are gonna be opening. You know what I'm saying? You know, so the power is in the woman's hands online, bro. Until you become part of the 20% of men. You know, then once you become part of the 20% of men, then all of a sudden, you know, they're gonna respond to your messages, and you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, man. It's time for me to get some food. I'm starving. I haven't ate yet. I've been fasting all morning. You guys have a good day. Get the bag. You don't have to settle. You guys have a good day. Peace, and I'm out.